Okay, another review for you, and this is Leslie Meier's Birthday Party Murder. This is the ninth book in the Lucy Stone mystery series. I'm about to read the 10th book in about a week or so, and as of now, there are 25 books in this series, and they're continually being produced, so I will just keep reviewing them in order, and even the ones that I'm acquiring now, I'll review them when I get to them, I guess. Okie doke. Here is the description. The whole town of Tinker's Cove is looking forward to the celebration marking former librarian Julia Ward Howe Tilley's 90th birthday. Lucy Stone, Miss Tilley's closest friend, dreamed up the party idea. At about the same time, she decided she's not getting old without a fight. That sounds like a plan until Lucy realizes her daughter's 14th birthday bash, a co-ed sleepover, may turn her hair white overnight. What was she thinking when she agreed to let Sarah have the party? On her mind instead was a shocking death of Sherman Cobb, the town's oldest attorney, in apparent suicide. His law partner, however, thinks Sherman was murdered. Poking about in Sherman's papers, Lucy turns up an intriguing tie between the dead man and Miss Tilley. Meanwhile, Miss Tilley's own past has come back to haunt her in the form of a mysterious niece named Shirley and a biker great-nephew named Snake. Soon, no one can get to see the elderly librarian because the brash, bossy Shirley says that she's failing. Now, as the killer's ruthless plan rushes toward a conclusion, Lucy needs answers fast, or else she and Miss Tilley won't live long enough to make a wish and blow out the candles on this year's birthday cake. Okay, now here are my thoughts, and I have quite a few, but I'll try to pare it down. Because the reader may want to read these books as a standalone, what the writer does is she reminds us who Lucy is, and she's a wife and a mother of 4. She has a part-time job at the newspaper, and at this point in her life, she's doing 2 things. One, as the blurb talks about, is she's going to help host this birthday bash for Miss Tilley, but it's also her daughter's 14th birthday, and in the midst of a bunch of mental chaos, she unwittingly agrees to let it be a co-ed overnight party. So she's a little bit on the overwhelmed side. Meanwhile, Sherman Cobb was found murdered, and it looked like it was a suicide. Everything pointed to it, but the partner thinks that this could not have been a suicide. Now, Lucy's an amateur detective, so she agrees to look into it. As usual, her husband has his typical reaction. He's like, what do you want to go and do that for? Don't you have enough to do? Haven't we been through this a million times? That's Bill. And if you read in the series, and if you're anything like me and the people that I know, 2 people that are reading the series, Bill is not our favorite person. And so he always gives Lucy a hard time. Now, Lucy still has at least one young child, one in the 2nd grade, but she's wondering, is she turning gray like I am? These pounds that are coming on, and so she makes it her aim to lose weight, to take care of her hair, and to deal with these birthday parties, to keep her boss happy, and find out what happened to Sherman Cobb. Now, there are some sensitive moments in the story. It's not just this slapstick, quick, cozy mystery, because there are flashbacks that Tilley experiences from her youth. And that was actually kind of sad, and it really added a little bit of an extra layer to the story. Now, as we talked about, there's a mystery, and this mystery begins to pose danger to Lucy and to Miss Tilley. And one more thing, we talked about Shirley, Miss Tilley's, I believe her niece, and how she decides to try to change everything that's about to happen for the benefit of Miss Tilley. So the first book in the series, no, I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the first book in the series, but the next book in the series is Father's Day Murder, which was originally released in 2003, and as I mentioned previously, I will be reading that book next, and when it's done, I will pop up a review for it. All right, thank you.